In math word problems, children are presented with a sentence or sentences that describe a scenario. They are then asked to solve the scenario using math. So in our school, we use cognitively guided instruction. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. This means that we gauge our students' prior knowledge and then guide them through solving the problem by asking questions. What this could look like at home is reading the question to your child if they do need that support and then helping them find different ways to solve the problem, either by drawing a picture, or maybe they need to use manipulatives, a number line, or so on and so forth. When they're done solving the problem, you can ask them to explain how they got the answer. Or you can have them explain how they got the answer by recording themselves, either using the Chromebook or any other device that has access to a camera. Let's take a look at some examples of CGI problems. On the website, there's a link called CGI two-step problems, and that's what I'll be using for this example. The worksheet has 3 different levels: easy, medium, and challenge. And I'm going to be starting with number 1. Number 1 says, Miss J was unboxing some of her cat toys. My students know I love my cat. She found 4 boxes of cat toys, and inside each box there were 3 toy mice and 1 laser pointer. How many cat toys did Miss J have total? So for this, I'm going to start by using manipulatives. So you'll need a piece of paper, a pencil, and some type of manipulatives. I'm using some of these marble things I use for decorations around the house because that's what I found this morning. And typically what I see my students do when they use manipulatives is they kind of draw circles like this. And you'll see that I have 4 circles because this represents the 4 boxes in the word problem. So my problem said that I have 3 toy mice in each box. So typically children should put 3 manipulatives in each box to represent those 3 toy mice. Okay. And then the next part said that I have 1 laser pointer. So we might want to add 1 more manipulative to each box. Oops, I'm short 1. I'm going to draw it in. So we can pretend this is 1 more. So this makes it really easy to go back and count if I'm still maybe practicing my one-to-one correspondence, okay? Or I haven't quite gotten the concept of multiplication, we can just use counting. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I know Miss J has 16 cat toys total. Another way to solve the problem is by drawing. So we want to start out our drawing with our 4 boxes. 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes, and 4 boxes. And again, these represent the 4 boxes in the problem. And then I drew 3 quick circles to represent the 3 mice. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I added a little square to represent the laser pointer. So square, 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 square. One thing that we do want to remind children of is that these are a quick sketch. One thing I see a lot with my students is that they spend a lot of time doing detailed drawings, and this is kind of waste time when we're just trying to get out the quick sketch. Okay, and then maybe I'm going through and I'm using repeated addition, so I see that there's 3 circles in each, so 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and then I can add 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, so I get my 12 plus my 4, which brings me to 16. So this is another method that I can use to solve the problem. Students can also use tape diagrams to solve this problem, and I'll go over what that looks like. Tape diagrams allow students to easily skip count numbers. So for example, in this problem we know that I have 4 boxes of cat toys. So we look at this tape diagram and you'll see that I have 4 equal sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. We know that each box has 3 toy mice. So in each section, I have 3. So the first box has 3, the second box has 3, the third box has 3, and the fourth box has 3. Okay, and then I'm going to do that again for the laser pointers. So we know that I have 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, And we know that each box has one laser pointer. So one box has one, the next box has one, the third has one, and the fourth box has one. So now children can use skip counting or multiplication to quickly count. If they know their multiplication facts, they can go 3, 6, 9, 12, and that gives us 12. And then they can come down here and they should easily be able to see that this is 4. Okay, so now we're progressing more towards multiplication, and we can say 12 plus 4 gives us 16. The goal is we ultimately want children to be able to set this up into an equation, and this is a little bit more advanced, but something that would look like this. So 3 times 4 plus 4 equals 16. And if we're not there yet, that's okay. We just want to offer students different strategies they can use to solve this problem.